Guys, watching this video, I know you have two questions. When it comes to muscle building, what exercises should I choose and how much should I train per week? And that's exactly what I'm going to teach you in this video. So to answer your first question, in terms of exercises, when it comes to muscle building, we have a bit more leeway. You know, powerlifting, where they compete in bench pressing, squatting and deadlifting, they are your three primary exercises. And you can use them when it comes to building muscle as well. But you don't have to. You can use a leg press, you can use a hack squat, a Smith machine, dumbbells, barbells, cables. You can use everything, even your own body weight. So when it comes to exercises for building muscle and losing fat, you have a lot more leeway and room to play with. When it comes to how much, this is where the science comes into everything. We look at the literature. If you train twice a week, 2 days per week, you probably won't build a lot of muscle. You will build muscle for the first maybe 3 to 6 weeks, but then it's going to start blunting and you're not going to really build a lot more muscle. If you train 3 days per week, you might see a bit more, simply because you're going to work out more, you're going to lift more weights, and therefore you're going to create a stimulus that's going to help you grow a bit more muscle. But if you're really serious about your training, which is why you're watching this video, we want you training between 4 to 6 days per week, maybe 3 to 6. So that's in terms of days per week. Now within each session, there's only so much work you can do that you can recover from, which is one of the most important topics we want to teach you, is that if you do too much or too little, you're not really going to get anywhere. So we need to find the kind of optimal amount of work that you can do, which differs from what I can do, what Adam can do, per session and per week in order to create muscle. And when we do that, you know how a lot of people, especially after Christmas and after Easter and after a lot of different holidays, they get on this bandwagon and they want to build a lot of muscle. So they train their whole body as hard as they can all the time. That shit doesn't work. You're not going to be able to recover from that. So what we need to do is that you pick one focus area plus your arms. So if you guys, that can be your chest and your arms, or your back and your arms, or your legs and your arms, or your booty and your arms, whatever it might be. But you can't train all of those at the same time. And then for the first 2 weeks of your training program, you do 2 to 3 sets of 6 to 8 exercises per workout. And then let's say that in week 3 and 4, and you've chosen that you want to build your chest and your arms more instead of your back and your arms, then you do 5 to 8 sets in weeks 3 and 4 of your chest and your arms, and then you keep everything else the same as before. And then we take it a bit easier in the weeks to come. So that's a general outlay of how we would design a muscle building program for beginners and intermediate lifters or athletes or whatever you want to call it. Now there's a lot more to that, but that's what we're going to help you with in our online coaching programs. In the next video, Adam and I will take you through motivational strategies we've used with hundreds of people from all around the world to help you stay on track, to help you see results from your training. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.